Old Magazine House, a nature camp belonging to Jungle Lodges, a nature-related lodging chain belonging to Karnataka state government, has become in recent years South India's top destination for bird photographers. It is situated in a very thick pocket of moist deciduous forest in a nala that flows to the Kali River near Ganeshgudi, 20 kilometres from Dandeli in northwest Karnataka, near the border with Goa. The name is derived from the time when the Super Reservoir was built in the 1970s. This was the place where the dynamite for building the dam was stored. The camp was founded about 10 years ago by John Pollard, who established whitewater rafting on the Kali River to accommodate tourists who came for rafting. In partnership with Jungle Lodges, John built 5 huts, which were later renovated to their current standard and used the existing buildings as storage for the rafting equipment. On my first visit to the camp, soon after it was established, I was amazed by the amount of birds I saw, and even more with the sounds I heard in the early mornings. It was a concert, starting with the singing of the Malabar whistling thrush, and continuing with barbets, drongos, hill miners, and many other birds. My personal list was 184 species, with 10 woodpeckers, 7 owls, and 3 hornbill species. During my early visits, I used recorded sounds to attract night birds. I always had responses and had jungle owlet, oriental scops, collared scops, brown hawk, and spot-bellied eagle owls responding and perching on a tree just above to look for the intruder. Later, there were no responses at all, and apart from the calls of the Sri Lanka frogmouth, the jungle was silent at night. I realised how distracted this practice is, and using tape is now prohibited in Old Magazine House. I introduced to the camp personnel the idea of using water plates, one of my original plates surviving until today. Birds love to use plates for drinking and washing because it is safer from predators, and if the water is changed regularly, it is cleaner than standing water in the forest. Plates attract only a few species of birds, mainly babblers, flycatchers, bulbuls and warblers. Rahul Rao, from foliage outdoors was probably the first to bring people to the camp for burning. It was then that jungle lodges realised the potential of bird tourism and arranged the water plates as they are today. The camp has 5 ethnic cottages with 3 bedrooms, bathroom, a balcony, or a dormitory with 30 beds. Since it is a government institute, there are separate rates for foreigners and Indians. Indians pay 1900 rupees for a room and 1150 for a dorm bed, while foreigners pay 3250 rupees for a room and 1650 for a dorm. The prices are per person and include 3 meals, coffee, tea, and activities like nature walks. Expect to pay another 20% government tax on top. It is possible to walk up the hill in the forest to the top from where there is a good view over Super Reservoir, or to walk further in the forest and come back to camp from the other side of the Nala. This walk takes about 2 hours and brings you through one of the most pristine jungles in the Western Ghats. If you visit in winter, ask the guide to take you to the place where Malabar pied hornbills are taking a dust bath.